friends, I'm Michelle and I have my assistant here.
I'm Heather.
And we are going to be making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich working on our spreading skills. So the first thing you need to do is what, Heather?
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Go wash your hands. Now, what we are going to do is pick out our tools to spread. So we have chosen 3 different tools that you can utilize.
The butter knife is the most common, and then I like the spatula because I can lick it without hurting my tongue. And if you do have a plastic knife at your house, you can also use that too for spreading.
All right, so the first thing Heather is going to do is grab her bread and pull out the slices. And I think she likes to start with 1 slice at a time, and that's okay. You can pull both out and put them next to each other on your plate, or you can pull 1 slice out at a time and work on your 1 slice and then move on to your next.
First, I'm going to do my peanut butter.
So she is opening up her peanut butter, and she's going to choose her tool of choice.
I chose a spatula.
And she's dipping it into her peanut butter, and she is going to move systematically down the piece of bread. So she started at the top, going left to right and spreading side to side on her bread. She's scooping more because it's always good to start little so that way you don't get too much of peanut butter. And then you can always test it with your fingers to make sure that you have spread it completely across the bread. Another way you could also spread is dollop some in the center and then fan it out like a sunflower. Let me show them real quick, Heather. So you can dollop in the center and then spread it out in a sunflower fashion, turning your piece of bread so it connects all the edges so it's completely even. But Heather has chosen to use it systematically going from top to bottom. That's easiest for her, left to right.
And then when you're done, you're going to get the other piece of bread and scooch that other one over.
Yep, so making room on your plate.
And then on the other piece, if you have lots of leftover, you can spread it on the other piece of bread.
So Heather has peanut butter still on her spatula. So what she is doing is just wiping it on the clean piece of bread she just pulled out to get some peanut butter off of it. So that way when she dips it into her jelly, less peanut butter goes into the jelly jar. If you don't like that, you can use a napkin to wipe off your knife so it's clean when you dip it into your other jar. So she is currently dipping her spatula into the jelly and scooping it out, and then she's going to spread. So make sure also too, your spatula or knife is flat. So if you have it upright, like you're slicing, it'll slice your bread rather than spread. So you have to make sure it's completely flat, and you can use the finger technique so your finger is flat against the knife on the side, and then as you spread, it goes on nice and even. And again, she is starting left to right, top to bottom as she spreads. The jelly is a little bit more difficult because it's more sticky, and so it wants to stick. And so she is continuing to spread her jam left to right, top to bottom on her bread. And it is continuing. And it looks like she has it all covered. And she's going to put her 2 slices together. So you put your peanut butter and your jelly side up, and then you put it together so that way they're both touching. And then she has her peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You want to take a bite?
No.
Test out your yummy goodness? No? She's going to do that off camera. Thank you so much for watching our peanut butter and jelly sandwich making experience. Thank you.